Hi, I'm Barb Grady. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Barb Says. Today I'm going to be talking to you about fear and how to handle your fear. It's a big deal because kids can be very, very fearful, and so are adults. Raise your hand if you have no fears. Oh, well, nobody out there is raising their hands. What are people's greatest fears? People's greatest fears are rejection and abandonment. Your fears of poverty, illness, getting old, rejection, abandonment, all of those fears will carry on to your children unless you actually handle and manage your own fears. So I have a 5-step process for helping you to help deal with your fears so that you don't pass those on to your children, and also to help your children. So first thing, fear, false evidence appearing real. But fears are real with your kids. So never make fun of them, never shame them or blame them. They are definitely real. So how do you help them manage it? Well, the first thing is you talk about it. And I say to my kids, to my grandkids, there is nothing so scary that we can't talk about it. Nothing so scary that we can't talk about it. Once you talk about it, you take it outside of yourself, and then that can help you with releasing the fear inside. The second process is, speaking of feeling, where do you feeling? There's a somatic response to fear in everybody's body. And when I was a kid, I was taught to shut that response down. I don't want your kid shutting that response down, and I don't want you shutting your response down. Okay, let's say a police officer pulls up behind you. You haven't been speeding, you haven't been doing anything even. It doesn't matter. Where do you feel it? Some people feel it in their stomachs. Some people feel it. Some people feel it in their necks. Some people feel it in their hands tingle. Some people feel it. Everybody's somatic response is a little bit different, but everyone has a somatic response to fear. So what I want you to do is, when you're fearful or when your child's fearful, I want you to clue into that body, clue into your body, and find out what information your body's given you. And I want your kids keyed into that information so they know, oh, when I feel that way, I'm afraid. And when I'm afraid, here's what I can do. So again, I want you to key them into, where do you feel it in your body? And kids will feel it in different places. You will too. Now, let's get into how you manage it. So my third step is figuring out some techniques to handle it, okay? If you've watched my previous videos, you know that breath regulates emotion. So immediately when you start to feel that somatic response in your body, you need to do your 4-count breathing. You need to start breathing. Kids need to do the balloon that I've taught you as far as the composure techniques. So all of those things are very, very important, but I'm going to give you a couple others. Another one that I use with kids is called the safe and peaceful place, and you can use it with yourself too. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is when you keep reliving a stressful, traumatic experience, and it creates that same brain chemistry again in your body over and over in a repeating loop. Well, we could create that opposite. So when you go to a safe and peaceful place inside of you, in fact, let's do it right now. Right now, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to think about a time when you felt safe and peaceful. What did it look like in your safe and peaceful place? What did it sound like in your safe and peaceful place? What did it smell like in your safe and peaceful place? What did it feel like on your skin in your safe and peaceful place? I want you to key that in to every sense in your body. What does it look like, and sound like, and smell like, and taste like, and feel like? To key it into all of you. I want you to just sit in that safe and peaceful place for a moment. And I want you to know that you can go to that safe and peaceful place anytime you want and anytime you need. Put your hand on your heart and say with me, my heart to your hearts, I wish you well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you need more help or you'd like to schedule an appointment with me, go to my website at parenting-plus.com. You'll find my contact information and give me a call. Barb Says.